Divine Hustles, and today we're going to be interviewing with
Pablo from the Caffeinated Cart.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay, would you like to share a little bit of what you do, what you're doing here, what this is all about?
So I do have a coffee cart at home. Right now I specialize in selling bottled drinks. I'm working my way to investing in generators and licensing so I can be part of farmers markets, more public events. But I'm really enjoying this because it gets me a chance to engage with the people that are buying my coffee. I charge very little for delivery. It's only $2. You could be an hour away and I'll take it to you. Because I think the best part for me is knowing who's drinking my coffee, knowing who's out there who wants to try it. First thing I always do when somebody asks me for coffee is thank you. Thank you for being interested. There's a lot of coffee options out there. So for someone to take the time and ask questions, it means a lot to me. And then the reason I started this company, it's funny. I was never able to get a job as a barista. Not even at Starbucks, Coffee Bean, a bunch of declined applications. And I'm like, I want to be a barista. And I'm like, let me just start my own company.
Yeah.
Rather than working my way towards being
somebody else's worker.
Exactly. Yes. I'm like, let me start my own. And I invested in a coffee machine and just hours of YouTube videos, books, reading about how coffee works, how to get the right flavors out of it. That's how it happened, Once I was able to say, this is good. I gave people some to try, and once I got the feedback I needed and the confidence I needed, I came out with the Caffeinated Cart. Fun fact about this character, his name's Manuelito. He was based off of my son. I have a son, his name's Mateo Manuel. And just seeing him, always gave me the inspiration, I don't want to just build a name, but, a little story behind the name, a little character. So I always include him, just like in the logo down here. For Valentine's Day that I made, this was a Valentine's theme that we're out here. I included him in a way. But this is what I do. I'm enjoying it. For me, the best part hasn't been the sales, hasn't been the profit. It's been meeting people,
Wow.
I try to stay really humble about it. All my drinks are dairy free because, and I don't charge for extra oat milk or almond milk because I don't want to charge people extra when it's not their fault why they can't drink dairy, it's not their fault that they're dairy free, that they're dairy sensitive. So I'm not gonna charge you guys, I'm gonna give you guys a drink that's gonna be good for your taste buds and your stomach, So definitely that. I have a lot of big plans for the year. Definitely invest in generators.
That's scary too though, investing. Once you start up with the business, you're still learning, you're still feeling the waters, it's all still new.
Exactly.
And then at some point you're like, if I'm really going to be dedicated to this, I'm going to have to splurge on it a little.
Exactly.
And to take that risk, whether knowing you're going to succeed or not, that's where it comes through because that's where all the belief and faith in yourself comes out. So while you're investing, continue about the generators.
Yeah, but just like you said, the investment. I wanted to invest in good equipment to show customers, hey, I'm putting down for the best equipment to ensure that your cup of coffee is going to be great, Because obviously there's cheap equipment out there, but I want to get something good to show the customers that I care about their coffee. I care about what I'm serving, And yeah, it's always risky, but I think the best part is trial and error. That's how you learn, The best way to learn in life is truly hitting rock bottom and then telling yourself, I know what I did wrong the first time. Let me do better this time.
Time to get back up.
And like you guys say, we gotta keep hustling, It's the best thing we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the Caffeinated Cart is all about. We're still growing, we're still learning what we are, and we're just happier now. We're happy meeting you guys, we're happy meeting everybody here,
That's so dope. And you spoke about wanting to serve everybody, but when did it all start? When did it all begin? Why did you choose coffee and why a barista?
I think for me, it was coffee is this one thing you can get everywhere and have a conversation with. For example, hospitals, you can get a cup of coffee, sit down in the waiting room, talk. anywhere you go, they sell coffee, you know? It's that one drink that I was able to connect with towards anybody, you know? It was a drink that I just fell in love growing up. I think my first cup of coffee, good coffee I would say, like was actually like 12 years old. That's when I learned about like grinding coffee, you know, like there's nothing wrong with like Nescafe and instant coffee, but I wanted to learn more about where it came from, what flavors they have to offer. But this idea has been going on for a long time. I didn't start executing anything until August of 2020. That's when I started investing bottles and investing like equipment. Just put my name out there.
That's so dope.
And like, I think for me, I just want to be able to like serve a good cup of coffee and have people be more open to coffee. You know, I know there's some people that aren't so sensitive to caffeine, but we could always like offer decaf as well.
Yeah, it's dope. A little bit of everything for everybody.
Exactly. Perfect. Just like you said.
That's so dope. I mean, you're giving out to community, you're giving out to everybody, trying to have everybody converse, link, you know. I love what you did. Would you like to share your socials, your apps? Actually, first, share a word of advice to people who want to become a barista or want to start a business similar to yours.
I think any advice for, you know, people that are just struggling, trying to make coffee is the best way to learn is messing up. You know, you're not going to get it right the first time. And you just got to experiment. But prior to that, you know, nowadays in the world we're in, you can learn a lot on YouTube. Like, that's where I learn. And, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's going to be some people out there that'll take the time to teach you how to make coffee, you know. If you guys want to learn how to make coffee, message us. I'll take the time to teach you. You know, we could do pour-over lessons, like, and I'm not asking for anything in return. I'm just asking for you to be open to coffee. Some people don't like coffee because they don't know what it tastes like. You know, if you guys are curious, we can make a pour-over together, and I'll teach you guys, you know.
That's so sweet. Now, would you like to share your ads and socials where people can find you so they can hit you up?
So right now we only do have an Instagram, and it's at the Caffeinated Cart. It'll be bottom right here. You can follow us on Instagram. Say hello. We'll get back to you guys. You know, you guys don't need to just message us for coffee. We can still make conversations, get to know each other. You want to learn how to brew coffee? We can set something up. You know, I want to make it happen.
That's dope. Heard it here, folks. He's trying to help out others, have people link, share his coffee with everybody around. So support each other, be kind, stay safe, and keep hustling.